Hi planner friends, it's April from April Plans All Year. Come on in and plan with me today. I'm very excited to see you here and chat about what's going on. I am working in my Passion Planner. I have a medium size and I am pretty excited at how full she's getting. We're getting towards the end of the year and today I'm going to be doing the month of September. I have several different stickers that I'm going to be using. I've grabbed some from my stash, some that I have made before, and some new ones I've just made. And the main highlight of this month is going to be sunflowers. Now, I purchased these graphics from a shop on Etsy and from a designer on Etsy, I should say. And the main reason why I did was kind of a tribute to my grandparents who have passed. My grandmother loved sunflowers, and my grandfather grew sunflowers for her. And I took a photo of their house that I had and worked with Photoshop to make it look more like a painting. And I'm really pleased at how it turned out. I took the house and I set it in a field of sunflowers with the graphics that I purchased. But this is their house. Spent some time on that front porch and walking around in that yard, and it just makes me happy to see this and makes me a little nostalgic as well. But I am excited to put this in my planner, kind of memorialize their house there, and just have an opportunity to think about them and what they meant to me. So let's get started. All right, September is upon us, and it is exciting and disappointing kind of all at the same time, with summer kind of winding down a little bit. But there's good things still to come, which is exciting. All right, so before I do anything else in this planner, well, the first thing I've already done, I took my black PET tape like I normally do and mark out the headings that are on here. I'm gonna put this down before I do anything else, make sure that this gets the prime spot. All right, we're gonna put that right there. I kind of made the page curl up. I put it down a little too tight, but that's okay. And then I did this sidebar. I don't think I measured it out correctly, but it'll do. I didn't place it down perfectly either, but you know, it's gonna be fine. Right, I'm going to go ahead and take a yellow highlighter and highlight these boxes up here because I'm going to fill those in. This is for the month of September. It has this month's focus and it's got personal and work separated out. Okay. And then from here, I'm gonna wait until I get some of the appointments and stuff laid out before I start filling in with some of the graphics. I do know that my weekends are currently pretty open, as they usually are in September. The reason is because after many years of being a mom, I can tell you that these weekends need to be either chill or open, because school things are going to come up, or school things have come up and you need to chill. So I have usually my weekends in September are free from appointments and free from meetups of any kind, so that we can focus on making sure that our house transitions back into school with as little bumpiness as possible. what I do have, so I've got some sheets from Chrissy Ann Designs. This is part of a kit that she sells that's a celebration binder that has everything that you need for an entire year in there. And this is a kit that was actually a couple years old. I just still have some of these days, so if I don't end up putting anything in these boxes, I'm going to come back in and use some of these September ones, like Read a Book Day. Make sure to get those in there. And then I've got a birthday in September. I've got a work thing going on. This is from a Happy Planner book. This is another Chrissy Ann Designs sheet. I'm going to go ahead and put to do. Actually, I don't think I'm going to put to do in the month this time. I think I'm going to focus on maybe these projects and prioritize those. So I'm going to put this to the side. And I have my school stickers that I've made in the past. I'm going to pull these out. These were from when I was in my Hobonichi, so I kind of sized them for that, but they'll work for this as well. I'm going to put a big old box on the first day of school. And actually, in my house, we've got 2 first days of school. I'm gonna see if I sized this appropriately as well. Oh, pretty good. All right. Because I have a child in middle school and another one in college. So this one is the 23rd. I just want to do a little highlight of those on here. And I have a first day of college, quarter begins sticker. That's what we have here. And then I have one of these that I've done first day of school. Very cool. Now when I do a monthly overview, I don't get quite as detailed. So I don't usually put times of events or locations or those kind of things. I leave that for the weekly spreads that are to come. So I think the other thing I'm going to put on here... I do need to find a different sticker because a very important day is the Passion Planner release day on September 5th. They're going to release their 2025 lineup. They've been teasing us, but they're actually going to release it at 9 a.m. my time. And so I'm going to put that in the planner and make sure I get that. So I'm going to just use my highlighter for that. And then I'm looking at my Google Calendar to see what else I need to put on my month view. I'll start with those two. Now, who else does this? So I highlight first and write over. The reason is smearing, and I have done this my entire life. Because I hate smearing. There are pens, including this one, that once it's dried, I haven't had smearing when I go over it, but I hate it so much that I just try to avoid it at all costs. I'll put another line there. Oof. I'm going to put another exciting box on Friday the 6th because my family is going to a concert. And another reason why we need to leave this weekend open, the concert is 2.5 hours away at a venue we've never been to before. and does not start until 8 p.m. So, and we're not staying there. So we're going to need this weekend to sleep. And I will need this weekend to sleep and maybe just chill out. So that'll go there. I will put... I don't normally use these work schedules since I have a 9 to 5, but I'm actually going to work from the office a couple of days. So I want to make sure I note that as something different. Okay. Another highlight. Oh. On Friday the 13th, my family is going to go watch the new Beetlejuice movie. So I'm just looking at my calendar, highlighting things that I'm going to need to keep track of. Okay, now to write in my appointments. We are going to see Hozier. Everyone in my family is a fan, and we're going to the Gorge. And I have never been. I've lived in this state for over 20 years, and I've never been to the Gorge, and we are going. So I'm very excited about that. Normally I work from home, but we have some people coming into town that aren't normally here, so we're going to have events. I'm going to go in the office for a couple of days and participate in those events, so that should be fun. Okay, I think I've written all the events in that we have going on. So the rest of it is decorating and actually coming up with this month focus, because I want to think about that and write that in. You know, this for personal, I'm going to go ahead and write my new health plan. And for work, I am going to I'm going to focus on more Python training. I've been doing that and want to make sure to get more adept at the thing that I need to be working on for work there. My new health plan, I'm going to be seeing a nutritionist this month, and I am very hopeful that between my doctor and my nutritionist, we can get a plan in place that's going to be healthy for me and something I can really focus on. So my top priority projects for both are going to be in here. I am not certain what that's going to look like right now. So for right now, I'm going to leave this blank. and when I get something more solidified between my doctor and my nutritionist, and then also the people at work, I'm going to fill this in at a later date. And let's see, I have a birthday on here. So I'm gonna use one of these birthday balloon type stickers. It happens to be on Friday the 6th. So I'm gonna kind of put this off to the side. And this person is not anywhere near us, so we're not gonna really be doing anything to celebrate, but I've sent him a present and want to make sure to call and wish him a happy birthday. Ooh. Oh, I misspelled his name. Okay, that's Micah. I always put the H, but CH just goes together in my mind, and I always do that. Let's see. Did the birthday. Did my work. I got the important month boxes on there. School days are on there. And all right, let's go in and see some of these that would be good. Oh, see, I'm not going to use Read a Book Day because we've already got way too much going on there. Let's see, what else is in September on here? Oh, I did double check that these September dates are the same because even though it was a couple of years ago, I know those dates can change. Live Creative Day is the 14th. Oh, I can put it there. What I like about her stickers are that they are removable. So if I put it down and I decide I don't want it there, or something comes up and I want to put it on here instead, I can just pick it right back up. First day of fall is important. That's in September. Well, yeah. First day of fall. I don't know where it is around where you guys live, but our Septembers are usually gorgeous. I mean, occasionally we have some rain days being in Seattle, but normally our summers are July, August, and September. June is not usually the greatest summer month. Some years have been nice, but let's see what else we have. National Coffee Day is on the 29th. Definitely need that on there. And that's it for September. Okay, time for some more sunflowers. I think what I'll do is use these two boxes for my projects that I'm going to work on. Oh, I don't know. I'll use one of these two and not the other. Let's put it here. There we go. And then we've got several others. I can probably put... There's a lot of grayed out boxes this month. Let's see. So, my grandmother was a very kind person. And she loved not only sunflowers, but seasons, which was something that was, I don't know, not a novel idea to me, but the way that she celebrated seasons. She loved the changing of the seasons, no matter what season it was, and celebrated life's little moments when the sunflowers started to grow, or especially in the fall, she enjoyed going to the apple orchard. And I'm allergic to apples, but I would go because it was a tradition. And when I need to step back, I did not grow up with my grandparents. My father was in the military, and we moved around, and usually not close to my grandparents. And I got an opportunity my second year of college to live with them and go to school at a college that was near them. And I took that opportunity because I didn't really know them. So for 1 year, I got to live with my grandparents. And so when I say that she celebrated the changing of the seasons, I got to see that once and got to experience that with her once. But that once, I was very, it left an impression on me. I will say that. There was a ceremony around the changing of the seasons. There was celebration, and each season had its own. And so fall, which was the very first one that I experienced with them going to college, one of the first things we did was went to an apple orchard and got to also experience, they had more than just apples, so it ended up being okay for me. But I do recall when she said that we were going to go one weekend, I asked why. It wasn't that I'd never been, but she was like, well, because it's fall. And that was really something that left an impression on me. And I enjoyed being able to experience that with her as, somebody who wasn't able to be around her for the majority of my life. Okay, so I think I have pretty much just thrown all the stickers on there because I want as many sunflowers as possible on here. Okay. I think I've done everything I can. I'm not sure this one actually fits, but I might just layer it on top so it's in there. No, that's too big. Okay. It looks a little busy, but it looks happy to me, and it reminds me of my grandparents. I think I am set for my month. I will work on these project goals and due dates and get some things going for the month of September. I hope your month is exciting, and I thank you for coming in and sitting with me and reminiscing with me. Have a great month, planner friends.